that camera. Yep. Okay.
Stallbummer. I'll be starting the game, calling the game for you here this evening. Bill Ostrass on the camera. Caleb Rittenauer with the production work. And we will have the starting lineups here in just a moment. And as you can see over on the sideline there, you can see to the right here, as Bill will pan the camera that way, we'll see the was it 3rd through 6th grade? They will be the kids that have been playing the winter league basketball, so to speak, and been learning how to play and getting accustomed to getting ready to play in junior high. So 3rd through 6th grade. The young ladies over there lined up across the far sideline around the end of the court there. Here we go with the starting lineups. For the Wildcats, we have number 0, a 5'10" sophomore, Brooke Wilcott. And for Nemaha Central, we have a 5'11" sophomore, number 3, Callie Honeyman. For the Wildcats, we have a 5'7" sophomore, a 5'5" senior, number 11, Grace Etzel. For the Nemaha Central Thunder, we have a 5'9" senior, number 12, Ella Larkin. For the Wildcats, number 33, a 5'10" senior, Brooke Flewelling. And she will, for the Nemaha Central Thunder, number 14, a 5'6" sophomore, Hallie Holthouse. For the Wildcats, a number 34, a 5'8" senior, number 34, Tara Dodd. And for Nemaha Central, a 5'10" senior, number 15, Addie Holthouse. For the Wildcats, number 44, a 6' sophomore, number 44, Elizabeth Schuster. And for Nemaha Central, a 6' sophomore, number 31, Reagan Garrity. Head coaches for the head coach for Holton is Kurt Hostler. Assistant coaches Leslie Spear and Braley Smith. Head coach for Nemaha Central, Haddon Hilton. Assistant coaches Curtis Tattenhorst and Michael Glassick. Lady Thunder in white. The visiting Holton Lady Wildcats in blue. We'll be getting this game underway here in just a moment. Let's see if I can look back and find when these two teams played each other last. It may be in my other scorebook. I believe it is. These two teams played each other I believe it might have been back in December. There, the Compton, Hiawatha. Here we go. The Holton Lady Wildcats. Nemaha Central played back on the 9th of December. Nemaha Central getting a 52-43 win over the Lady Wildcats. There's the tip, and this game is underway. Nemaha Central controls it to start the game. They get it to Callie Honeyman, and she loses underneath, and it goes to number 33, Brooke Flewelling. Wildcats will set up their offense. Wilcott. Etzel back to Wilcott. Etzel will swing it over number 34, Dodd with the ball. Back to Etzel. Zone defense from the Lady Thunder. Skip pass into the corner. Back out. Dodd looking to the low post. Flewelling into the middle of the lane. Knocked away out of bounds off the hands of Nemaha Central. Wildcats will inbound underneath their own basket. Dodd with the ball. Pulls up for the jumper. Short. Rebound on the backside to Flewelling. Puts a shot. Misses. Gets her own rebound. Put back. That one misses as well. And finally, Nemaha Central comes down with the rebound. Callie Honeyman with the ball ahead to Hallie Holthouse. Honeyman to Larkin. Now in the hands of Addie Holthouse. She'll go to the glass. Up with a shot. She is fouled. She will shoot 2 in the first foul of the game, charged to Holton. They will give it to number 11, Grace Etzel, called for her first personal. Holthouse missing her first free throw. Holthouse with 10 points in their game back in December. Misses them both here. So no score on the board. Just under 7 minutes into the first quarter if you're joining us here. Dodd with the ball to Etzel. Here on the near side. Back to Dodd. Lady Wildcats with a 6-8 record. Looking to even it up here this evening. Honeyman with the rebound. Knocked loose, but she grabs it back. Honeyman up the far sideline, and a foul call on the far end of the court. Goes against Brooke Brooke Wilcott. Wilcott called for her first personal, second team. Allie Holthouse with the ball. Now to Larkin. Trying to get it to Holt. Addie Holthouse stolen away. Fast break, layup, missed from Wilcott. The follow-up shot is good, and the foul charged to number, I believe is number, well, the official wasn't clear there as I was reading it. Looks like it goes to number 3, Callie Honeyman. And the shot is free throw is no good. 2-0 lead for the Wildcats. Pass down low, looking for Larkin underneath. Overthrows her out of bounds. Llewellyn with the ball. Stolen away. Addie Holthouse with it. Going to the glass. Pull up for the jump shot off the glass. Missed. And now they're going to get Holthouse with a foul, trying to go in over the top. Her in from behind to get the rebound. Holthouse picks up her first personal, second team. Dodd with the ball up the far sideline, down to the middle of the floor, into the lane, shot up and good. To Tiara Dodd, and a 4-0 lead for the Wildcats. Start off the contest. Garrity, Addie Holthouse, pass down to the floor. Cammie Honeyman looking to go across the lane to Larkin, and it's knocked away out of bounds. They get it into Larkin. Down to the corner. Honeyman. To Larkin. Thunder looking for their first points here in this game. They get it off to Honeyman. Holthouse on the far wing. Man defense from the Lady Wildcats. They get Garrity down low. Shot up, misses. And the rebound goes to Brooke Llewellyn. Etzel with the ball. Skips it over to Wilcott. Back to Etzel. Wilcott. Out of the hands of number 34, Dodd. Dodd, corner of the free throw line, kicks off, number 33. They're going to have a 3-second call against Holton. They didn't get a shot off in time. And a turnover to Nemaha Central. Heading into the game, number 20, Kaya Taylor. Allie Holthouse comes out. Cammie Dollinghouse into the game. Addie Holthouse cross half court, passing ahead, looking for Larkin. Skip pass, Honeyman driving to the glass, up with a shot, no good. Honeyman gets a rebound, gets it out to Cammie Dollinghouse. They'll come back out to the near wing. Now off to Addie Holthouse, over to Larkin. Garrity hands off Holthouse down the lane. A foul call against the Wildcats. Their third team foul. This one charged to number 20, Kaya Taylor. Her first personal. Missing from the lineup this evening, number 25, Lindsay Wisdom for the Wildcats. She was their lead scorer in the game back in December. She had 17 points in that contest. I believe leading all scorers. Not here on the floor this evening. There's a nice pass down low to Larkin, and then for two. And Nemaha Central on the board. Thunder into the press. Wilcott with the ball. Into the lane. They're going to call a travel call on Wilcott. Heading in, number 22, Natalie Wilcott. She'll be replacing Elizabeth Schuster. Larkin. Cross half court in the hands of Cammie Dollinghouse. Larkin with the ball. Gets Honeyman in the lane, down the lane. Shot up from Honeyman is good. Nemaha Central has it tied up at 4. Thunder into the press quickly. Wildcats still control the ball. Flewelling into the hands of number 22, Wilcott. Wilcott, 10-second call. Nemaha Central with the defense to cause the turnover. 3:15 to go, first quarter, 4-4 tie. Ellie Ruski will check into the game for Reagan Garrity. Thunder with the ball and a chance to take their first lead here in the game. Just over 3 minutes to go, first quarter. Honeyman feeds it down low, looking to get it to Addie Holthouse and taken away. Denied by Brooke Wilcott. Brooke Flewelling with the ball, sends it over to Taylor. Taylor to Wilcott. Back to Taylor, back to Wilcott. Top of the key. Wilcott picks up her dribble, needing some help, gets it off to Taylor. Now over to number 34, Todd, down to the corner. Down to the low post, looking for Wilcott, knocked away out of bounds by Nemaha Central. And there will be a travel call as number 33, Brooke Flewelling, went up for the shot and held on to the ball, didn't release the ball, and came back down to the floor. 2.5 minutes first quarter, 4-4 tie, Thunder with the ball. Three-quarter court press from the Wildcats. Holthouse, there's Ruski up with a shot and good for two. Nemaha Central with their first lead in the game. Easily breaking the press. Flewelling into the lane, finds down to the post, up with a shot. Travel call called on Natalie Wilcott. She turns it over and gives it back to Nemaha Central. Dollinghouse will walk it across half court. Under 2 minutes to go, first quarter. 6-4 lead for Nemaha Central, their first lead here in the game. They find Larkin. Now they're going to try and get it down to Holthouse, and tipped and taken away. Brooke Wilcott with the ball, hands it off to 33, Flewelling. Flewelling over to Taylor. Skips it to Wilcott. Brooke Wilcott dribbles, kicks to the corner. Down low, Flewelling with a shot, misses, rebound. Goes to number 0, Brooke Wilcott, and puts it in for two. Tied at 6. Honeyman to the corner. Fast break. Now they kick it back out, and a foul call on the Wildcats. Fourth team foul on Holton. This one charged to Kaya Taylor. her second personal. Garrity and Allie Holthouse checking in, as well as Elizabeth Schuster for the Wildcats. There's another Wildcat that came in. I didn't catch who it was. Inbound play knocked away out of bounds by Addie Holthouse. Minute 19, first quarter, 6-6 tie. Or, excuse me, it was knocked out by the Wildcats. There's Garrity up with a shot. Couldn't get it to go, and a rebound goes to Schuster. Dodd with the ball. Dodd into the corner. Wilcott back out into the post. Llewellyn kicks it back out to Etzel, and it's taken away by Ruski. Needing some help, finds Dollinghouse. Pass ahead, Holthouse now to Garrity. Garrity with a shot for two is good. Thunder with a fast break, picks up another deuce and then the lead. Our first lead in the game at 8-6. Etzel, cross half court, Llewellyn now to Schuster, now over to Todd. Etzel with the ball. Zone defense from Lady Thunder. 33 seconds, first quarter. Schuster to Etzel. Etzel looks to the corner. Back out. Etzel with the ball. Now swings it over to Dodd. Schuster in the lane, and a travel call on Schuster with 22.6 to go, first quarter. 8-6, Nemaha Central. May get the last possession here in the first quarter. Dollinghouse with the ball. Ruski now over to Hallie. Hallie Holthouse. Looking to get it to Holthouse and threw it right to the defender. Wilcott stripped of the ball. Couldn't get a shot up. Still has possession. Now out to Etzel. Etzel will try the three. It's too strong. That's the end of the first quarter. Nemaha Central leading the Holton Lady Wildcats 8-6 after the first 8 minutes of play. We'll be back in just a moment.
Buying a new vehicle doesn't have to be stressful. Just ask any of our customers.
Wow, that was easy.
Our inventory keeps growing because of our great deals and friendly service. We invite you to come to Nemaha Valley Motors in Seneca, where we have the latest new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks for the farmer and all of us. Did you say sports cars? Oh yeah, we have those too.
Come see us. It's like a car show every day.
Experience the difference at Nemaha Valley Motors in Seneca.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. I'd like to recognize some sponsors. We have Ag Partners Co-op, SBS Insurance, Elk State Bank, Nemaha Valley Motors, United Methodist Church, and Nemaha Valley Community Hospital. I'd like to thank our sponsors for supporting us, helping bring local programming to the community. Thunder leading by 2 after the first 8 minutes of play here in this ladies contest. Nemaha Central, I believe, is the currently the third-ranked team in Class 3A. In the state of Kansas. The 13-1 record. Their one loss coming from the Hayden Lady Wildcats, a 4A team who's ranked 8th in Class 4A. And that was in the Wellsville Invitational Tournament, the Top Gun Invitational Tournament. Wildcats with the ball to start this second quarter, and now a foul call against Nemaha Central. Third team foul on the Thunder. This one charged to Cammie Dollinghouse, her first. And there is a turnover by the Wildcats to Nemaha Central. Kaya Taylor will check in for Etzel. Dollinghouse with the ball. Garrity. Over to Honeyman. Now they get it to Larkin. Now back to Honeyman. Garrity on the low post, back to stolen away. They're looking to get the Larkin, taken away by Wilcott. Now they get it to Taylor, back to Wilcott. steps in, puts up a shot for 2, and it's good. Brooke Wilcott with her second field goal of the game, and a tie game at 8. Dallinghouse looking off, trying to get it to Honeyman, and it's loose ball on the floor, and now we're going to get a jump ball call. Possession arrow going to Nemaha Central. Addie Holthouse will check in. Cammie Dallinghouse will come out. They get it into Addie. 6:48 and counting here in the second quarter. Larkin with the ball. To Hallie. Now over to Honeyman. Addie Holthouse out high. She'll drive down along the lane. Pulls up for the jumper. That's going to be too strong. Rebound goes to the Wildcats. Schuster with the rebound. Gets it to Flewelling. Up the near sideline. Now over to Taylor into the corner. Tiara Dodd with the ball. Back out. Flewelling in the lane. Nice look down low. They find an open Dodd who missed her shot. Larkin with the rebound. Now off to Hallie Holthouse. Now to Larkin. They bring it to Addie Holthouse here on the near side. Addie will drive to the glass. Pulls up for the shot. Offensive foul called on Addie Holthouse on her drive to the glass, and it's her second personal, 4th team foul. Cammie Dallinghouse will check in. Addie Holthouse will come out. Taylor comes out of the game as well for the Wildcats. On the floor for the Thunder, we have Honeyman, Hallie Holthouse, Cammie Dallinghouse, Larkin, and Garrity, Flewelling, Wilcott, Etzel, Schuster, and Dodd for Holton. And there's a foul from behind called on against Nemaha Central's number 30, Cammie Dallinghouse. She picks up her second personal, 5th team. Dallinghouse comes out, and Ellie Ruski checks in for her. Schuster back to Etzel. Etzel picks up her dribble, needing some help. Gets it to Wilcott. Wilcott drives, kicks back into the middle. Flewelling, loose ball on the floor, grabbed by Wilcott. Wildcats still control. Wilcott pulls up for the jumper, too strong. Rebound goes to Honeyman. Out to Ruski. Now defines Larkin. Larkin to the glass for 2 at a fast break opportunity. Pans out for the Thunder and a 2-point lead. Wilcott across half court and a timeout call by Kurt Hostler for the Wildcats. The Baylor player out right here in the corner in front of us. 30-second timeout. We'll be right back.
Sailor Insurance has been serving our customers in the Midwest for over 90 years. At Sailor Insurance, we value every family's story as we help protect their dreams and their future. Our goal is to make sure that you have the right insurance coverage to protect your family, home, farm, and business so you can focus on what truly matters. Learn more about what we can do for you at SailorInsurance.com.
Holton taking their first timeout in the game, 10-8, Nemaha Central, 5:07 to go, second quarter. Wilcott inbounds to Etzel. Etzel with the ball, brings it here to the near side. Near wing, now goes to the corner, hands off. Dodd kicks back. Etzel, now over to the wing, Flewelling, far wing. Gives it up to Wilcott, top of the key. Wilcott with the ball, top of the key, now puts it on the floor, into the free throw line, loses it, taken away by Larkin. Nemaha Central with the ball, off to Ruski. Ruski here on the near side, slows it up, back out high. Larkin will go down the lane with the ball, puts up a shot, and is fouled. Larkin will go to the line to shoot 2. The 5th team foul charged to the Wildcats. This one goes to Brooke Wilcott, her second personal. Ella Larkin's first trip to the free throw line. The free throw is good. with another to come. Second free throw, gets them both. And Nemaha Central with a 4-point lead, 12-8. Wilcott comes out as Kaya Taylor checks in for her. Flewelling into Schuster. Back to Flewelling. Full court man defense from the Lady Thunder. Flewelling looking to get it across half court and does. Working against Honeyman. Honeyman over to the far wing. Now to Taylor. Taylor with the ball. Will bring it out high. Taylor hands it off to Dodd. Dodd, top the key, spins into the lane, free throw line, pulls up for the jumper. That one's going to miss. Rebound goes to Garrity. Now out to Ruski, coming up on the near side. Pass down low, looks for Larkin. Nice pass, fought up, missed. Couldn't get it to go from Larkin. The rebound goes to the Wildcats. Flewelling bringing it back up the middle of the floor. Flewelling over to Taylor. Taylor comes to the top of the key, hands off to Flewelling. Near side, top key. Spins in the lane, lost it. Loose ball on the floor, and several defenders, players diving in for the ball. And the jump ball call. Possession arrow going to the Wildcats with 3:37 to go, second quarter. Low scoring game, 12-8. Etzel will inbound for the Wildcats underneath their own basket. Finds Dodd and stripped away from behind by Larkin. Larkin with the ball, running the floor. Flewelling in front of her, stripped of the ball. She gets it back, kicks out. Garrity now to Ruski. Thunder still control with the ball. Now over to Larkin, far wing. 3:23 in counting. Second quarter. Garrity now to Larkin. Larkin drives, kicks off. Ruski. Ruski gives it up to Hallie Holthouse. Now over to Honeyman. Far wing, now to Ruski. On the far wing. Gets it to Garrity, gives it to Honeyman. Cutting to the glass, down the low post, kicks it back out. Ruski, she'll drive into the lane. Now she'll kick back, and now over to Larkin. Larkin from behind the line, steps into the lane, puts up a shot off the glass and good. Driving down to the baseline from the low post. Ella Larkin with 8 points in the game. 14-8, Nemaha Central. Etzel with the ball, 2:43 and counting. Second quarter. Gives it off to Taylor on the far wing. Taylor to Dodd. Now Schuster. And kicks back. Etzel up for three. Missed the shot. Rebound. Tracked down by Callie Honeyman. Off to Hallie Holthouse. Back to Honeyman here on the near wing. Now we got a timeout call by Haddon Hilton. It looks like it'll be a full timeout with 2:17 to go here in the second quarter. You're watching SCTV. We'll be back.
That is literally the funniest thing ever.
And then I said,
It wasn't, but this guy could use a win. Even if it's not as big of a win as I get with free Kasasa Cash checking. Kasasa Cash pays me a really high rate and refunds ATM withdrawal fees nationwide. So I feel like a queen. Has a mega bank ever made you feel that way? Or was it more like this guy? Take back banking with Kasasa Cash.
Kasasa Checking is proudly offered at Community National Bank.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. We'll recognize some more sponsors. We have Community National Bank, Elk State Bank, United Bank and Trust, Life Care Center of Seneca, and Rainbow Communications. I'd like to thank our sponsors for supporting us, helping bring local programming to the community. 2:17 to go, second quarter. 14-8. Nemaha Central leading by 6. Thunder with the ball. Took their first timeout in the game, full timeout. Brewski with the ball. Wildcats have stayed in that man defense all through this first half. Hallie Holthouse drive to the glass, missed. Rebound, Larkin. The putback, good for Ella Larkin. Larkin with 8 points in the second quarter, 10 in the game, and a 16-8 lead for Nemaha Central. Flewelling, bring it across half court, hands it off to Etzel. Etzel to Taylor, near side, near wing. Off to Dodd. Now out to Flewelling as she pops out on the wing, now to the corner, near corner. Taylor gives it off to Dodd. Tierra Dodd puts it on the floor. She'll drive down the lane, scoops a shot up, draws a foul, and she'll go to the line to shoot two. 16th foul on Nemaha Central. This one charged to Callie Honeyman, her second. Dodd with a pair of free throws. Missing on the first one, a little strong. Second free throw from Tyra Dodd. That one is good. As she gets their third point here in the second quarter. The minute 17 to go, 16-9. Over to the far wing, Ruski now high. Honeyman brings it to Hallie Holthouse near wing. Now back to Honeyman, top the key. She'll pull up for the three. That one too strong, or missed. And it's going to go out of bounds to the Wildcats. Garrity checks in as Addie Holthouse will come out of the game. Welling across half court. Under a minute to play till halftime. Welling drives, knocked the ball loose. It's going to go to Nemaha Central. There it says off Welling and out of bounds. Addie Holthouse will check back in. Looks like they're subbing Addie Holthouse out with 2 fouls to sit the bench on defense, but sends her back in on offense for the scoring potential. 45 seconds. Honeyman over to Garrity, now to the near side. Hallie Holthouse fights Larkin in the lane. Shot up from the baseline, misses. Honeyman with the rebound, the putback, that one's going to miss. Addie Holthouse, no, rebound goes to the Wildcats. Brooke Flewelling, 30 seconds to go. Flewelling gives it off to Etzel. 20 seconds. Etzel finds number 22, Wilcott, and a travel call on the Wildcats. Thunder will get it with 12.8 to go. Schuster checking into the game for Natalie Wilcott. The Thunder will have a shot here at the end of the half. Hallie over to Addie. Addie looking down low to Larkin. Gets the ball back. 3 seconds. Need to get a shot up. Larkin with a shot missed. The rebound goes to the Wildcats and out of bounds off the Thunder. It's end of the first half. Nemaha Central leading 16-9 over the Lady Wildcats from Holton. We'll take a break. Recognize our sponsors for SCTV. We'll be back with the second half stats. At the start of the second half. You're watching SCTV.
Do you want to be part of something big where you play a role in not only your day-to-day tasks, but also in the communities that you serve? Ag Partners is a full-service agricultural cooperative owned by area farmers, residents, and businesses. And our team works every day to help contribute to their success, keeping profits in the communities we all call home. We have more than 25 locations across Northeast Kansas, Southeast Nebraska, and Northwest Missouri, and offer career opportunities in all areas of our core divisions of grain, energy, and agronomy. We continue to look for the right team members to grow successfully together through our core values of honesty, integrity, and teamwork. To us, investing in our people and operations means everyone can do their best work safely while assisting in our mission of helping our patrons achieve value and growth. If you're looking for a career with great benefits and a focus on your future success with opportunities for individual growth, come join our team.
All right, this is Adam. Take 2. Mark.
Germantown, Mavericks,
Mary Road.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community, the fan base, and just the support and encouragement that you get from your family and your friends is great.
The hardest thing about cheer for me is tumbling, because I'm actually a dancer outside of school, and so the tumbling dynamics versus the dance dynamics was totally opposite.
I feel like choir has given me just such great memories. We are always just, singing with our harmonies or with other people. It's just so cool. It's so fun.
One of my favorite memories from cross country this past year was when my team made it to state. At the race, everyone picked up their games, and when the 5th guy crossed and he made it, everyone was just so excited and outbursts, couldn't control their feelings.
By playing basketball, I learned that I can almost do anything I want. If I set my mind to it, I can achieve my goals if I have a plan.
A great reason to get yourself involved in sports and activities is to meet new people and create new relationships, experience new things, and do stuff that you've never done before.
My reason why is commitment.
My reason why is passion,
friendships,
pride.
My reason why is to keep going.
My name is Rich Vernon. I've been the sheriff for Nemaha County since 2006. I've actually been employed by the Nemaha County Sheriff's Office back since 1990. That puts me in my 30th year of law enforcement here in Nemaha County. Now, I grew up in this county. I'm a lifelong resident. I've lived in this county. I grew up in the 80s. There was a lot of alcohol consumption back then. I know a lot of parents look at it like we did it when we were kids, so why can't our kids do it? If you, as a parent, or your children actually allow people to come into your homes or on your lands and drink or consume alcohol or even possess it, then you could be held liable for this law. This law carries penalties up to a $1,000 fine, and it is a Class A misdemeanor, which can actually include jail time. I can tell you, after doing this for 30 years and spending those years pulling young men and young women out of ditches lifeless, that has changed my attitude towards alcohol and towards its consumption of minors greatly. And I hope and pray that anything you can do to keep that from happening in the future, you will do, and try to keep our young children alive. Thank you.
In Nemaha County, I'm Jared Snyder, one of the family physicians at Seneca Family Practice. I don't know if you're aware, but there's a study by the state of Kansas that comes out about every year surveying our young kids in the community, ages 12 through 18. Would you be surprised to know 25% of our kids that responded between ages 12 and 18 responded saying that they had drank alcohol in the 30 days prior to the survey. And when you take into consideration and break that down, that's 4% of 6th graders, 12% of 8th graders, 34% of sophomores, and 48% of our high school seniors reporting alcohol use in the month leading up to the survey. And that's an upward trend, a year-over-year upward trend, and approaching double the state averages. Some will say kids will be kids, or if they're going to drink, they may as well do it at my house so I can have oversight. And frankly, those arguments are getting people hurt. It's leading to medical problems, addiction, and lifelong habits. We really do need to change the culture of alcohol in our community. 21 is 21 for a reason. I would just urge the community members to say, let's save some lives. The change starts at home.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. We'll give you a run through on the stats here. Just here at halftime, Brooke Wilcott was 4 points here in the first half. Pair of field goals in each of the 2 quarters. Tiara Dodd with 3 points, a field goal first quarter, 1 of 2 free throw shooting in the game in the second quarter. Elizabeth Schuster with 2 points coming in the first quarter, 0 for 1 at the free throw line. For Nemaha Central, Ellie Ruski with 2 points coming in the first quarter. Callie Honeyman with 2 points in the first quarter. Ella Larkin leading her team in scoring with 10 points, 2 in the first quarter, 8 in the second, 3 field goals in that second quarter, along with a pair of free throws, 2 of 2 free throw shooting. Addie Holthouse with no points in the game, 0-2 at the line, and Reagan Garrity with 2 points coming in the first quarter. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with the start of the second half.
On any given Friday night, you can find us here, illuminated only by the clear night sky and stadium lights. The ball field, a place for fierce rivals and close friends, a place for celebration, a place for family. We know what it means to come together, to be a part of something bigger, to be united. United Bank and Trust, banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV, 16-9. Nemaha Central leading here at halftime in this game between Nemaha Central and Holton. Thunder will have the first possession starting here in the second half. On the floor for the Thunders are the starters, Hallie and Addie Holthouse. Ella Larkin, there's a pass down low, finding Addie Holthouse for 2. They get her on the board right off the bat to start this second half. Reagan Garrity, Ella Larkin, and Callie Honeyman on the floor for the Thunder. Etzel, Flewelling, Dodd, Wilcott, and Schuster on the floor, the starters for the Wildcats. Etzel with the ball, 18-9, Nemaha Central. Schuster out high. It's like a man defense from the Lady Thunder. They find Wilcott. Wilcott drives, kicks off to Etzel. Etzel comes to the near side. Dodd with the ball, now to Schuster. Schuster to Etzel on the wing. Guarded by Hallie. Hallie Holthouse, Now they get it off to Wilcott. Brooke Wilcott with the ball. And now reset their offense. Wilcott comes to the near side, Etzel. Etzel to Schuster, top of the key. Flewelling with the ball. They find Dodd. Dodd open for the 3 ball. Shot up. It's going to miss. Honeyman with the rebound. Honeyman lets everybody clear and then brings it up the floor. Now off to Holthouse. Skip pass over to Hallie. Hallie Holthouse with the ball. Top of the key. Now needs some help. Off to Larkin. Larkin over to Addie. Far wing. Addie Holthouse with the ball. She'll put it on the floor. Drives to the baseline. Looking for the shot. Now Hallie, now to Larkin. Larkin will drive the glass and miss. Rebound Larkin. Larkin with the putback. Good. Nemaha Central with the first 4 points here in the third quarter. Leading 20-9. Now to Dodd. Dodd with the ball. Etzel now off to Wilcott. Back to Etzel. Etzel to the wing, gives it to Dodd, up with a shot on the baseline, missed. Battle for the rebound, goes to Addie Holthouse. Addie Holthouse looking to get double teamed, now to Larkin, middle of the floor. Larkin over to Hallie. Hallie to the far wing, back to Larkin. Gives it to Reagan. Reagan Garrity off to Honeyman. Larkin here on the near wing. Coming up on 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. They give it to Addie Holthouse down in the low post, and she turns around and puts it in for two. And now we have a full timeout called with 22.9 seconds to go. Third quarter, 5:08 to play. We'll be back. You're watching SCTV.
As a cooperative, Ag Partners has deep ties to each community we call home. Our employees have worked, lived, and volunteered alongside generations of patrons in these rural areas, building relationships through years of trust. Looking ahead at the ever-changing world and ag industry, we look forward to working and growing together to help feed the world. Ag Partners, partnering for the future.
Lady Thunder leading by 13 here in the third quarter, 22-9. Low-scoring affair here. As I believe we're approaching the halfway point of the third quarter. Recognize some more sponsors. We have First Heritage Bank, Sailor Insurance, Water Conditioning of Seneca, and Crestview Nursing Home. I'd like to thank our sponsors for supporting us, helping bring local programming to the community. 5:08 to go, third quarter. Wildcats with the ball. Thunder with the first 6 points of the third quarter. Llewellyn dribbling out of a double team. Now they find Wilcott. Schuster with the jump shot that's short. Wilcott with a follow-up. Good for Brooke Wilcott, and the Wildcats on the board for the first time here in the third quarter. 4:46 and counting third quarter. Allie Holthouse finds Larkin. Now they're going to feed it down to Garrity. Garrity with a shot short, gets her own rebound, stripped of the ball by Dodd. Dodd will slow it up a little bit. Now goes to the far baseline, kicking it back, and a travel call on Dodd. Just got a little out of control. But enough defense to confuse her. And she was looking to get to that middle of the floor and find some help, and it ended up in a turnover. 22-11, 4:26 and counting now. Cammie Dollinghouse checking in for Hallie. Dollinghouse with the ball, finds Garrity, low post, up with a shot, too strong. Rebound goes to the Wildcats, and a foul on Addie Holthouse. She'll pick up number 3. The first team foul on the Thunder. Thunder will press. Find their ball into Schuster. They're going to get Garrity with the foul on the inbound play. Garrity charged with her first, second team. Kelly Ruski checks in for Addie Holthouse, who's now has 3 fouls. Addie Holthouse with 3, Callie Honeyman and Cammie Dollinghouse with 2. Garrity with 1 for the Wildcats, 2 for Taylor and Wilcott, Brooke Wilcott, 1 for Etzel. Llewellyn got in a little bit of trouble and bailed out. Got her dribble back now to the low post. Gets it off to number 0, and Brooke Wilcott with the field goal. She's got 8 points. Pair of field goals here in the second quarter. 22-13. Larkin with a shot. Good. Nice feed in from Ellie Ruski. And Larkin with 14 in the game. Taylor with the ball. Into the middle of the floor. Now over to Dodd on the far wing. Dodd puts it on the floor. Near the lane. Shot up for Dodd. It's going to miss. Reagan Garrity with the rebound. Off to Cammie Dollinghouse. Looking down the floor. They find Larkin. Larkin up with a shot. Stripped of the ball. She went up by Llewellyn. Turns it over. Llewellyn threw it right into the hands of Dollinghouse. Now to Ruski. She'll back it out high, and they'll set their offense. Coming up on 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Garrity over to Honeyman. Now to Larkin. Brings it to the near side. Cammie Dollinghouse will drive for their wing. Up with a shot. Missed, but a foul call on the Wildcats. Wildcats with their first personal, and this one charged to number 33, Brooke Flewelling, her first personal. Cammie Dollinghouse will shoot 2. Thunder are 2 of 4 from the free throw line in the first half. Short on this free throw here. Natalie Wilcott will check in for Schuster. (24-13), 11-point lead for Nemaha Central. Free throw missed, rebound comes down to the Wildcats into the hands of Dodd. Dodd pulling it away. And now across half court, Dodd to the near wing, now spins, turns into the lane, looking for a shot, kicks it back out, finds Taylor. Taylor will drive to the glass. Taylor with the layup is good. Taylor with her first field goal in the game. 24-15, 2:35 and counting. Over to Ruski. Ruski on the far wing. She'll drive to the baseline, up with a shot on the post. Missed, tipped out. Right in the hands of Larkin, though. She puts up a shot, missed, tipped again. And Ruski grabs the loose ball. They give it back to Garrity. Looking to find Ruski on the give and go, and this tipped away out of bounds by Taylor for the Wildcats. Addie Holthouse will check into the game. Reagan Garrity will come out. 2:15, third quarter. Cammie Dollinghouse, nice feed, finding Addie Holthouse, and she puts up a shot, just slipping it over the front of the rim and in for 2. 6 points for Addie Holthouse. Flewelling, cross half court, guarded by Honeyman. Honeyman getting a steal, good defense from Callie Honeyman. Now to Larkin. Larkin with a layup, fouled by Brooke Flewelling. Looked like she got a clean block, but the official calling a foul on Brooke Flewelling, her second personal, second team, sending Larkin to the free throw line to shoot 2. Ella Larkin 2 of 2 from the free throw line in the second quarter. Free throw there is good. Allie Holthouse checks in for Callie Honeyman. A minute 53, third quarter, 27-15. Another free throw for Ella Larkin. And it's good as well. Larkin with 16 points this evening. A 13-point lead for Nemaha Central. Flewelling across half court. Keeps her dribble. Passing out of the double team. It's going to head into the back court. Nemaha Central. It tipped into the hands of Ruski. Ruski with a layup. Good. Nemaha Central sticking with it. And a layup good for Ruski for 4. A timeout. Full timeout called by Kurt Hostler for the Wildcats. Minute 32, third quarter. We'll be back.
S&S Automotive and Towing in Seneca is your locally owned and operated full-service automotive shop. Experience the family-like atmosphere and state-of-the-art service department, including digital inspections and text-to-pay. We know your time is valuable, so we offer pickup and delivery services. We service all makes and models and provide fast and honest service at a fair price. S&S Automotive and Towing Incorporated has been servicing Nemaha County for over 20 years. Visit us online or call us today.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. Recognize some more sponsors. We have Souther Building Supply, Farm Bureau Insurance, and Mitchell Appliance. I'd like to thank our sponsors for supporting us, helping bring local programming to the community. Thunder lead at 15, their biggest in the game so far, 30-15 on the Wildcats. Nemaha Central looking to go to 14-1 on the season with a win here tonight. Sitting atop of the Big 7 League in the number 1 spot. Riverside sitting at number 2. Thunder with 1 loss overall. The Riverside Cyclones with 2 losses so far. They lost to Nemaha Central and to Sapetha. Wildcats trying to dribble out of it, and there's a pressure from Nemaha Central trying to create the turnover. Couldn't quite happen. It was touched out of bounds by Nemaha Central. Flewelling Wilcott will inbound, finds number 22, Wilcott, Natalie Wilcott. Brooke Wilcott kicks off. Taylor gives it off to Natalie Wilcott. She'll drive to the glass, up with a shot, too strong, and they're going to go a foul against Ella Larkin. Larkin picks up her first personal third team. I don't know if that was a foul on Larkin. I think she got to the spot first. Nonetheless, they'll give 2 free throws to Natalie Wilcott here. First free throw, that one misses. Second free throw from Natalie Wilcott. That one is good. She's in the book for a point. That's 30-16. Garrity heads in. Larkin will come out. Dollinghouse with the ball, cross half court. Dollinghouse to the far wing. Now off to Addie Holthouse, top of the key. Addie brings it to Hallie. Hallie finds Addie Holthouse cutting down the lane. Baseline, needs some help. And a timeout called by Haddon Hilton. Hilton helps her out with a 30-second timeout. 48.9 to go, third quarter. We'll be back.
I'll take a grande, no foam, triple cap, double pump vanilla latte with 3.5 ice cubes, slightly shaken, extra whip.
Yeah, that's going to be an upcharge.
Great! This one is on my Kasasa cashback checking account. Kasasa pays me cash back on everyday debit card purchases, plus refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. Go on, take back banking and treat yourself to monthly cash rewards.
Kasasa Checking is proudly offered at Community National Bank.
Nemaha Central inbound underneath their own basket, leading by 14, 30-16, 48.9 to go here in the third. They inbound to Addie Holthouse. Holthouse sidesteps, now off to Ruski, out high to Cammie Dollinghouse, over to Addie Holthouse. Back to Cammie, top of the key. Again off to Hallie. Now to Addie Holthouse, far wing, now to Ruski, near side, now to Hallie, near side wing. Pass down low, finds Garrity on the low post. He'll drive to the glass, stripped away of the ball. Now loose on the floor. They're going to call a foul on Nemaha Central as they are going after the ball. A push on the Thunder. Ella Larkin will check in. 14 foul on the Thunder. This one charged to number 30, Cammie Dollinghouse, her third. Dodd, cross half court. Tara Dodd with the ball. At the free throw line. Passes down to the baseline, back out. Ellie Ruski trying to get to the ball, diving for it, knocked in the backcourt, and Wildcats still have possession. Etzel up the far sideline. And that's the end of the third quarter as time expires. 30-16, Nemaha Central leading by 14 over the Lady Wildcats. We'll be back with the final 8. You're watching SCTV.
Just a few miles out of town, pavement ends. The world opens up, and you can see for miles. For generations, families have planted and harvested, struggled and prospered, all working together to build something better for the next in line. We know what it means to love a lifestyle, to be a part of a tradition, to be united. United Bank and Trust. Banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Wildcats had 9 points at the end, at halftime, and nearly doubling their point total. They have 16 now here at the end of the third. They scored 7 points in the third quarter. But Nemaha Central doing the same. They had 16 at the end of the first half. They scored 14 in the third to nearly double their points, but they are at 30. So it's 30-16. Nemaha Central with a 14-point lead over the Holton Lady Wildcats. Wildcats with the first possession, or the first possession here in the fourth quarter. Etzel with the ball. Etzel to the far wing, guarded by Hallie Holthouse. Down to the Schuster. Schuster is fouled by Garrity. Garrity picks up her second personal, fifth team foul. .7:48 fourth quarter. They get it out to Wilcott. Brooke Wilcott with the ball. Now to Etzel. Etzel driving along the lane, up at the baseline, shot up, no good. That's a travel call as well. And it turns it over to Nemaha Central. Addie Holthouse heading into the game for Hallie. .30-16. They get it into Addie Holthouse. Now over to Cammie. Ahead to Larkin. Larkin slows it up. Now over to Addie Holthouse, far wing, down to the corner. Ruski brings it to the far wing. Near side, Dollinghouse. Ruski. Larkin, far wing with the ball. Puts it on the floor. Dribbles, knocked away. Etzel tried to get it. Now off to Dollinghouse. She'll drive and knocked away out of her hands by Tierra Dodd. Thunder will inbound into Holthouse as she's cutting to the glass, and she'll put it in for two. Addie Holthouse with 8 points. 32-16. Etzel double teamed on the sideline, gets it off to Dodd. Dodd will bring it out high, top the key. She'll get the offense set, and she'll go to the far wing. Hands off to Etzel. Etzel curling into the lane, kicking off. Trying to find Schuster and take it away. Dollinghouse finds Addie. Now to Larkin and running the lane. Larkin with a shot is fouled by Schuster. Schuster with her first personal in the game. Third team foul. That'll put Larkin on the line to shoot a pair of free throws again. Larkin 4 of 4 from the free throw line. 16 points in the game. Hits this one here. Honeyman checks in for Garrity. Second free throw from Larkin. That one's going to miss. And a rebound goes to Wilcott. Wilcott, middle of the floor. Brooke Wilcott drives, kicks off. Dodd, she'll drive to the free throw line. In the lane, needing some help. Kicks back, Etzel. Etzel with the ball. Nice give to Brooke Wilcott. Now loose on the floor. Not a clean pass. And a jump ball call gives the ball to Nemaha Central. .6:17, fourth quarter. 33-16. Over to Addie Holthouse. Now ahead to Larkin. Larkin had it stripped away by Etzel. Etzel with the ball, cross half court, 6 minutes to go here in the fourth. Etzel looking for the pass. Now over to Dodd. Dodd will drive to the glass. Avoids her defender. It was Larkin who posted up in front of her, but Dodd getting the deuce. And 5 points in the game. Ruski skips it over to Honeyman. Now to Dollinghouse. Down low, finds Holthouse on the post. Shot up, missed, in and out. Larkin ties up Schuster. Schuster trying to rip it away, but a jump ball call instead. Possession will stay with Holton. Schuster with the ball on the inbound, looking for some help. Gets it off to Flewelling. Now back to Etzel. Etzel getting double teamed, poked away by Ruski out of bounds. He'll stay with the Wildcats. They find Schuster on the inbound, looking to get it to Flewelling and picked off by Addie Holthouse to the glass. An easy layup for Holthouse gives her 10 points in the game now. A 35-18 lead. Nearly another steal by Larkin, knocked away out of bounds. Allie Holthouse will check in for Cammie Dallinghouse. Wildcats with the ball. Brooke Wilcott cross half court. And now a double dribble call as she mishandles the ball. An unforced turnover there. The Thunder with it with 5:02 to go. Allie off to Larkin, down to the near side. Honeyman gives it to Ruski. Allie Holthouse with the ball. Larkin gives it off to Addie Holthouse. Back to Honeyman. Larkin on her on the near side. They find Hallie down low on the low post. Lost it, got it back. Kicks out. Larkin will drive into the lane, try to strip a layup, and stripped away by Flewelling. And, that was Wilcott. And Wilcott losing her footing, falling to the floor, and called for the travel. $18-point lead. There's an inbound right to Larkin underneath the basket. She'll put it in for 2. 19 points tonight for Ella Larkin. Taylor across half court, now trapped on the corner, and a timeout call by the Wildcats to bail her out. It'll be a full timeout, 37-18, Nemaha Central with 4:17 to go here in the fourth quarter. We'll take a break.
Just a few miles out of town, the pavement ends. The world opens up, and you can see for miles. For generations, families have planted and harvested, struggled and prospered, all working together to build something better for the next in line. We know what it means to love a lifestyle, to be a part of a tradition, to be united. United Bank and Trust, banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Recognize the last of our sponsors. We got S&S Automotive and Towing, Rick Honeyman Ford, and Saints Peter and Paul Catholic Church. I'd like to thank our sponsors for supporting us, helping bring local programming to the community. Thunder with a 19-point lead, 4:17 left to play. The game with the Lady Wildcats. Thunder are 13-1, the Wildcats 6-8 on the season. Taylor with the ball, goes to the far wing. Now back out, finds Wilcott. Wilcott drives the baseline, up with a shot, and is fouled. Wilcott will shoot 2. Foul charge to Ellie Ruski, her first, 16th foul. First free throw from Brooke Wilcott misses. Second free throw. That one is good. Now we have Etzel checking into the game. Thunder with the ball. Hallie to the far corner. He's in trouble. Keeps it dribbling. And then a foul call on the Wildcats. They were trying to trap her into baseline corner there and couldn't get it done. Brooke Wilcott called for her third personal, 7th team foul. Thunder will inbound on the baseline. They throw it in. They find Addie Holthouse. Honeyman now to Larkin on the far wing. Honeyman, Ruski. They find Holthouse. Holthouse looking to pass it off on the cutters, but no good there. Ruski now finds Larkin. Larkin for two. And Larkin now with 21 points in the game. Etzel throws across half court, finds Taylor. Taylor cutting to the glass for two. Taylor wide open here on the near side. 4 points in the game for her. Ruski now to Hallie. Hallie across half court, trying to come to the near sideline, and a call against the Wildcats, number 11, Grace Etzel, her second, fifth team foul. 3:15 to play, 39-21. Holthouse into Larkin. Over to Ruski. Now they feed it down to Holthouse through her hands, and Tara Dodd with the ball out. She was open on the low post there, just couldn't pull it in. 3 minutes to play. Etzel with the ball. Hot top of the key, down the lane. Picks up the dribble. Off to Brooke Wilcott with a layup. Good for Brooke Wilcott. With 11 points now tonight. Honeyman back to Larkin. Larkin with a shot. Missed. Ruski with a rebound and a foul on Ruski. Ruski was fouled by the Wildcats. Their sixth team foul. This one charged number 20. Kaya Taylor, her third. Ruski, I thought they were going to give her free throws. It looked like they might, but no, they're going to inbound it underneath. Sixth team foul. Ruski comes out. They get it into Addie Holthouse. Now to Larkin. Over to Honeyman. They find Garrity. Now back to Honeyman, cutting to the glass, 4-2. High post and the cutter, passing it back off to the cutter, an easy layup, 41-23. Brooke Wilcott with a shot. I think she got away with the travel there, but the rebound goes to Honeyman. Off to Hallie Holthouse, far side. Across half court. Now over to Honeyman, here in the near wing. Needing some help. She'll put it on the floor and dribble. She'll go all the way to the glass. Gives it off to Garrity last second. Garrity, 4-2, and 4 points for Garrity, and another timeout. 43-23. This one called by Nemaha Central. 2 minutes to go in the game. We'll be back.
Ag Partners is a full-service agricultural cooperative owned by area farmers, residents, and businesses. And our team works every day to help contribute to their success, keeping profits in the communities we all call home. We continue to look for the right team members to grow successfully together through our core values of honesty, integrity, and teamwork. If you're looking for a career with great benefits and a focus on your future success, come join our team.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. 3A Sub-State is coming up here at the end of the month. And Lady Thunder will be playing in the Marysville Sub-State. The Lady Thunder are currently tied for the number 1 spot in the Sub-State with ACCHS. The Tigers from Effingham. Both teams with a 13-1 record. And then it's Minneapolis sitting at number 3, Riley County at 4, Sabetha at 5, Hiawatha 6, Marysville 7, and Concordia sitting in the last spot in the sub-state. So Nemaha Central at this point would look to be playing either Marysville or Concordia. Still several games to play yet in the season. That can change a lot. Wildcats with the ball. Under 2 minutes to go in the game. Dodd from the corner of the free throw line. The shot misses, and Addie Holthouse with the rebound. Addie Holthouse cross half court. Finds Larkin on the near wing. Now back out to Addie, and now a foul called on Brooke Wilcott. Her 4th personal foul. That'll be the 7th team foul to send Addie Holthouse to the free throw line. Addie with 10 points in the game. Shooting a 1-on-1 here. She shot 2 free throws in the first quarter, missing them both. free throw here is good for Addie. She'll shoot another. And now substitutions. So we send in Zoe Sudbeck, Maggie Cook, Anna Hermish, and Kate Barkowski. Addie Holthouse shooting her second free throw. It's good. They're going to say she hopped over the free throw line. The free throw is no good. So they wave it off. And into the game is Carly Rottinghouse in place of Addie Holthouse. A 44-23 lead. 1:36 left to play in this game. Hilchin sitting in the subs. Get some playing time. There's Taylor with a shot for three that misses into the hands of Cook. Cook needing some help. Trying to pass it off, taken away by Brooke Llewellyn. She'll put up a shot for two. That's going to miss. Rebound grabbed by Anna Hermish. She is fouled, so she'll go down to the floor to shoot a 1-on-1. This foul charge to Brooke Wilcott. That is number 5 for her, and she is fouled out of the game. So Brooke Wilcott will come out as Faith Jenner will check in for her. Anna Hermish to the free throw line for a 1-on-1. Free throw, front iron and away. Rebound Jenner, now off to Llewellyn. Llewellyn with the ball, brings it to Etzel. Etzel back to Llewellyn, far wing, into the corner, Dodd. Dodd, half-court pass over to Taylor for the shot for three. Is going to miss. Rebound goes to Nemaha Central. Rottinghouse with the rebound. Gets it off to Cook. Needing some help. Back to Rottinghouse. Rottinghouse. And a timeout call. Oh, they're going to call a 10-second call. I thought maybe the head coach or Hilchin got a timeout call in time, but not. A 10-second call turns it over to the Wildcats. Etzel inbounds to Llewellyn. Now over to Dodd, far wing. 21-point lead for Nemaha Central. They find Taylor. She'll try another three in the corner. That one's going to miss. Cook with the rebound. Cook trying to get it off into the middle. Taken away by Taylor. Taylor with a layup. Good. Taylor with 6 points in the game. Cook needing some help and literally mugged and taken away. Ball knocked away out of bounds by Taylor. They'll stay with Nemaha Central. They'll send in Erilyn Allen for the Wildcats with 15.9 to play. They get it into Cook. Cook goes to dribble, and it's knocked out by Dodd. Rottinghouse to inbound, finds Cook. Cook passing it up the floor, finds Sudbeck. Sudbeck, 10 seconds. They try to pass it in the middle, looking for Hermish, and it's taken away. They didn't see her soon enough, and the defense for Holton got back in time to get the steal, and that's the buzzer. End of the ball game. Nemaha Central picking up the win over the Wildcats, now going to 14-1 on the season. Holton now 6-9. 44-25. The Lady Thunder with the win over the Lady Wildcats. 11 points in the game for Wilcott, 6 for Kaya Taylor, 1 for Natalie Wilcott, 5 for Tierra Dodd, and 2 for Elizabeth Schuster. For Nemaha Central, 4 points for Ellie Ruski, 4 for Callie Honeyman. Leading her team in scoring, 21 points for Ella Larkin, 11 for Addie Holthouse, and 4 for Reagan Garrity. Lady Thunder again, 14-1. Now we will have a presentation by the Shriners for the Shrine Bowl, and we'll have that for you here coming up next.
I'd like to thank everybody
for letting us come up and present tonight. I've got quite a crew here. We've got the guys from up here in the area. They are graciously helping us out. Then I got a bunch of nobles from Topeka and some of the others. I'm Donnie Bohannon with Kansas Triangle. I'm the president this year. Well, I'm going to move over here. One thing I want to talk about, this year, these two players will be number, let's say, 15 and 16, I think, from Nemaha Central. That's pretty good. Every year we have a Kansas Triangle to raise money for our Shriners Children's hospitals. We have 22 hospitals all over the United States, Mexico, Canada. And we provide health care for these kids at no cost to the patients or the families. And tonight, I got a special guest with us also, my buddy Becky Holton. He's a special boy to me in our family. We've got to know over the years, and he's got a special place in my heart. But over the 49 years we've had the Kansas Triangle, we've donated about $3.8 million from this football game. I was pretty honored a couple weeks ago from last year's game. I took a check to St. Louis Shriners Hospital for $100,000. And when we got over there, I said, you guys know my little buddy? And they're going like, who's that? I said, Becky. Oh yeah, we know Becky. He's a good boy. So, pretty excited. One of the things these kids got to be proud of, there was about 400 kids nominated for the Kansas Triangle this year. Out of that, they have 40 East and 40 West, so it's quite an accomplishment. I did tell the boys that they had to give a speech after we did their official presentation. I had a lot of looks. So, it's my pleasure right now to give Cooper Height his official invitation to the Kansas Triangle in Hays, Kansas, July 15th. All the talk after we get all the presentations up because I know he's really excited about it. So I also like to give Connor Dieters his official invitation to the Kansas Triangle. We also, I don't think Kurt come out here. Kurt said that come up here. He's been a trainer with the Kansas Triangle at camp for the last 15 years. So I appreciate all his help and his hard work and dedication to us. The last one, we have Coach Bassett over here. I want to give him his official invitation as one of the assistant coaches this year. I'll have the boys say a few things and then we'll let Coach finish it up.
Yeah, I'd like to just say thank you to my mom and dad first off, and then friends, family, community that have all supported me and the football team throughout my high school career. Thank you.
Connor picked words right out of my mouth. I want to thank my parents first of all, and just this community we have at Canada. I mean, it's special. I mean, 15, 16, thanks for Nemaha Central, and since 2015, that's crazy. Actually, since 2015. But yeah, and then me and Connor are really honored because we know there's 5 or 6 other seniors from our team that just have the right, as we do, to get here with us. So thank you.
Is we only get east side and west side, only get 3 schools each that can select 2 players from that team. And honestly, we are one of them with Connor and Cooper. So congratulations, guys. I played in this game back in a long time ago, back in 2012. It is a special game, obviously, for a special cause like the kids like me. So thanks again for joining us. Thank you, players and teammates. We had 9 seniors this year. I really wish all 9 could be nominated and obviously could play in that game in 4 days. So thank you, players. And lastly, thanks to my wife and my family, my 2 boys, for letting me do this. And thank you, fans. What a special season this was. And obviously a lot of accolades come with that special season. So thank you very much. Thank you for coming out tonight and all the Shriners, and thank our ladies for following us, because we do a lot of stuff that they support us over 100 times over. So thank you all and have a good night. Thank you. On the football talk here, I had 3 kids sign the letter of intent on Wednesday morning. Cooper Hike is going to go to Hutchinson JUCO to play. And Brandon Outhouse and Gavin Caves are committed to or signed to Highland Community College this upcoming.